And the consent decree agreement reached by LMPD and the city is currently pending approval from a federal judge. But in the meantime, a Metro Councilwoman and community groups, they are pushing for Metro Council to adopt the People's Consent Decree.
We have Wave News reporter Fernando Garcia Francescini on the story. He joins us live here now to explain the purpose of that resolution and why it's lacking support from other Metro Council members and Mayor Craig Greenberg. Fernando.
Brian, Myra, on the 5th anniversary of Breonna Taylor's death, we heard from her aunt, Bianca Austin, who says the People's Consent Decree is a resolution the family needs. That piece of legislation has now been filed twice by District 3 Councilwoman Shamika Parrish-Wright, who says Metro government needs to get behind this resolution if they truly want to see the community heal.
Today, 5 years ago, LMPD took the light of our family away. She didn't ask for this. We didn't ask to be here. The only thing we're asking is accountability for the life of Breonna Taylor.
And for Breonna Taylor's aunt, Bianca Austin, accountability looks like the People's Consent Decree. It's a resolution filed by Metro Councilwoman Shamika Parrish-Wright that combines recommendations from the Justice Department and findings from a University of Louisville History of Policing report. The resolution calls for Metro Council to formally adopt those findings and their results from multiple reports.
A true apology is changed behavior. And the people cannot move forward until we have this formally acknowledged in our history books.
Parrish-Wright recently refiled the legislation after it failed to pass last year. She says this year she's heard worries from fellow council members about the potential for a lawsuit or ethical concerns.
This is a resolution. It's a non-binding resolution. It is legal. It went through all the processes any other legislation goes through here.
Councilwoman Parrish-Wright is also asking for Mayor Greenberg's support of the legislation. But the mayor says he did part of what the People's Consent Decree asked him to do when he first took office.
I made the historic and important decision to publicly acknowledge the harm that's been experienced by people of color and issue an apology for those past experiences on behalf of LMPD and Louisville Metro government.
Mayor Greenberg says he's committed to police reform regardless of whether a federal judge signs the consent decree or not. But while he waits, he says he's working to unite people all across Louisville.
The stakes are too high right now as a community, and this issue is too important to be intentionally misleading and dividing our people across the city.
The consent decree also calls for an independent monitor to validate the results and progress of LMPD's policing, and Councilwoman Parrish-Wright says she would like the community to have an input on who that independent monitor turns out to be. Reporting live in downtown Louisville, Fernando Garcia Francescini, Wave.